guys, long time no see. I am back with yet another Korean makeup review. I've picked a few of some of my recent favorite purchases that I thought that you guys would like to see. I'm going to start off with this little beauty. This is the CC cream or color correction cream from the Face Shop. It comes in this nice little case, and rather than being in a kind of squirt bottle like BB cream usually is, what you do is, see, you have your little application pad and you have this button right here, and you just give it a press and you see just a bit of CC cream comes out, so you can have a little control over what you want. So I'm gonna put it on so you guys can see how it looks. This is me barefaced, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on. I think you can see how it's kind of lightened up my face a bit. I mean, I'm pretty white, but Korean girls really like to have white skin. But actually this one isn't too bad. It doesn't stick out too much. I've seen girls on the street going out like on a Friday or Saturday evening, and they have absolutely white faces, which would be fine, except for it doesn't match their normal skin tone. So you've got sort of a regular, like, kind of light or just normal tone, and then you've got ghost face, and that is just not what you want. No matter how light you want your skin to look, you've just got to have something that's going to match, because otherwise it's just going to be obvious that you've got a ton of makeup on. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last video, but another thing I've noticed is that people forget to blend all the way, and so you've got a really kind of Halloween mask thing going on. So you need to blend like by your ears and then a little bit below your chin line right here. You don't have to go all the way down, but just a bit so it's not so obvious. All right, I think that will do. What I forgot to put on was this also came together with this as a kind of kit. And what it is, it says the Aqua CC Starter, and basically I think it's just sort of a moisturizer you can put on before you put the CC cream on, and it's also got sunscreen in it. So the next thing I'm going to show off is some eyeshadow from Skin Food, and this is called Coffee Creamy Color Fit Shadow. It comes with a set of 4, and this is sort of the natural palette. You've got a light beige, medium brown, a dark brown, and a purple. And it's a little shiny, but it's not too, sparkly, so you won't look all sort of, hey, I'm going to the club, if you just want to wear this to your job or whatever. So I'm going to put just a little bit on. I think I'm going to use just this sort of natural brown. Now, unfortunately, you can't see it too well with this lighting that I have set up, but that's also somewhat the point. I just want something that will kind of give me just a little bit of color, but is not going to be all just like, wow, in your face. All right, now I have this tint from the Etude House. This is called Magic Tint Balm, and this is a rather bright color. This color is called Magic Pink. You can see there's not much to it. It's just tint, And I don't know if people normally use their fingers. I assume that's what you other ladies do. So you just take a little bit and you put it on. You don't want to do too much, because this color in particular stands out kind of bright. You're going to have kind of either like clown makeup look or possibly like hooker makeup look, which I don't think that's what you guys want. But if you do the right amount, it just gives you a bit of color. I don't use this too much. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I find it sort of inconvenient sometimes to have the tint and you put it on and then you've got tint left over on your fingers and you're not always near a bathroom or whatever, so you can't always wash it off. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, other than that, it's a really nice tint and it's a good color and it's not too big, so I can throw it in my bag. The next thing I have is really good because it's getting cold outside, which means if you're like me, you get kind of dry hands. So I've got this lotion from Skin Food, and this is just shea butter lotion. And I like it for 2 reasons. One is that it works very, very well. It doesn't like you put it on and then 5 minutes later you eat more. Nope. It's not too thick and it's not too watery. It's a really good consistency, so it goes on smooth. And also, shea butter doesn't have much of a smell, so it's not like you put it on and then everyone in the office is like, oh God, she's put on her hand lotion again. It smells like flowers and rainbows and unicorns and all that stuff. So it's just perfect. And again, it's a good size. You can throw it in your bag or you can keep it in the desk in your office or whatever. Okay, the last thing I have for you is this little beauty. This is the Cutie Beauty Perfume Bar by Tony Moly. And in case you couldn't guess, it's just a little perfume stick. It's really lightweight, it's really small, so it fits really easily in the bag. So sometimes just when you know you're going to be out all day and running errands and it's winter and you're kind of sweating under your coat and all that, and you're just like, oh God, I need a little freshen up, you can just dig this out. So I just put either a little bit on the wrists and dab them together, or I put a little bit behind my ears, especially if I'm going out for the evening, because if you put just a little bit behind the ears, and I kind of recommend this for cologne or perfume in general, as long as it's not too strong, people go in for the hug hello and they're like, oh, how are you? And they're just like, oh, wow, you smell really good. What is that? And I actually get that a lot when I wear this, so I really recommend this one in particular. It's a cotton smell, so it's not too strong, because you don't want to be too overpowering. You want to just have just a little bit of a light fragrance. One more thing before I go. Actually, this is rather new for me. I'm going to be doing my first giveaway. I noticed that I have a lot of makeup and beauty samples built up, because when you go shopping at all these stores, Etude House, Skin Food, Tony Moly, etc., if you spend a certain amount, they give you samples. Sometimes they'll just give you one, but if you spend a lot of money, you get a lot of samples. But the thing is, I don't need all of them, and I actually don't use a lot of them. I use some of them, but really not that often. I just kind of use them when I go traveling, so I've just got all this stuff built up. So I feel like you guys might appreciate it. So I'm going to be giving away 2 sets of some samples that I've gathered, and I'll show you a few of these. I've got this whitening sheet with, oh gosh, I'm blanking at her name. She's from Tiara, right? Oh God, Tiara fans, please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. Soyeon? I need to brush up. I've also got G-Dragon. They were handing these out at the G-Dragon concert, actually. They're just like, here, have a mask pack with GD's face on it. But I didn't use it. So I thought, hey, maybe someone out there would like it. I've got these toner and emulsion samples, and I've also got these moistful samples, which I believe I reviewed in my last video, and I really recommend. They may not seem like much, but I mean, these are perfect size for travel. Like, these are really great. So I think you guys will really find these useful. I know these aren't too exciting. They're just cotton balls. Here, I'll show you, or rather cotton swabs. But these are very useful for, makeup removal and nail polish removal, and, it's got Park Shin-hye's face on it, and she's a pretty lady, so why not? So I'll put up snapshots of what's going to be in each package on my blog, which you can check out a link in the doobly-doo. And for the 2 winners, I will let you pick out the nail polish color of your choice. We can discuss which store you would like it from, and I will pick it up for you. Also, I will mail these anywhere in the world, so there's no issue of location for you guys. So all I ask of you guys to enter is just leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought. Is there something in this video you like, or is there another product that you would like to see reviewed? I'm open to all kinds of ideas, so just give me a heads up and I'll do what I can. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you again. See ya!